It is Monday, May 13th, 2019. I'm Ramesh Jairam with tonight's edition of News in Depth. Welcome and thank you for joining us. We begin tonight's news by telling you that police on the hunt for suspects who opened fire on police patrol during supermarket robbery. Here is that report.
Police in Berbice are checking surveillance camera footage to track two gunmen who went berserk during a robbery at the Z1 Chinese supermarket at Albion Public Road, Quarantine, Berbice. The men were armed with high-powered weapons and even turned their weapons on a police patrol vehicle. Fortunately, none of the police ranks were injured, but the police were forced to retreat. Two bullets pierced the vehicle. The brazen robbery occurred a short distance away from the Albion police station and appears as if the police patrol were caught off guard when they came on the fire. By the time backup could arrive on the scene, the bandits had already escaped. Commander of B Division Paul Langevin said the bandits during the ordeal took over $200,000 in cash and cell phones. The bandits reportedly placed a weapon to the head of one of the Chinese nationals who owns the supermarket during the ordeal as they demanded cash. The incident occurred just after 9:30 Saturday night. The commander said the police have since retrieved the footage from the supermarket. He also confirmed that the police vehicle was fired upon. So far, no arrests have been made. Meanwhile, the doors of the supermarket were open for business today.
More news on the other side of the break. Stay with us.
Welcome back to Real News. Nothing but the truth news. Right now it's chaos. Everyone's rushing down to Furniture World. Got that? Alright, good. Hey Rosie, pass the old bag, yo. We got down to Furniture World and trade it in for a new one. Let me go along.
Alright, I'm coming there.
It's your new secret. The all-in-one weapon for perfecting imperfections and capturing flawless skin. A lot of brands forget women of color or just don't understand that we come in all shades. From caramel to ebony, there's such a range. Iman Cosmetics is for every woman and features a line of skincare products and cosmetics including 16 foundation shades, powder, concealer, lipstick, blush, eyeshadow, highlighter, and BB cream. Visit us at Lot 75 Swamp Section, Rosal Town. That's behind the market. Or call 337-4422 or 688-9249. Shh.
If you are willing, I care, Brooms tells Temeri prison inmates. Let's take a look.
After visiting the Temeri prison and listening to the horrifying stories and witnessing the pain and hurt of those who are on the wrong side of the law, Minister of Youth Affairs Simona Brooms advised the inmates to avoid breaking the law. Imagine having your youth snatched away because of anger. You are languishing behind bars for years because of robbery, said Brooms. Now, some of these inmates want to see changes and are willing to do outreaches.
Something you think, I gotta get this big money. You go trying to get big money and then you end up with a big sentence. So you ain't getting big money, you might catch yourself. You could have been all years lying down in here. You could have been working and making that money build. So outreaches from prisoners, I think that would be a great step to make a better future for you.
From behind the prison wall, the minister made a masterclass gesture and warmed the hearts of the inmates, many of whom wanted the opportunity to wish their mothers a happy Mother's Day. Brooms told the inmates that she was there because she cares.
If you willing, I care. Right? But you gotta be willing.
At one time, things got emotional for the minister and she reminded inmates that they don't belong in jail.
Don't be consumed. It is tough. As boys and young men, it is tough. But don't be consumed with these walls. You know, sometimes people go out, I know me still no more. I went jail already, I could make it again. Don't be carried away with that.
Minister Broom said the visit was very important to her, and it was a way of giving a mother's love. She said the visit to the Temeri prison was to speak to the young inmates and encourage them to make better choices.
It's your new secret. The all-in-one weapon for perfecting imperfections and capturing flawless skin. A lot of brands forget women of color or just don't understand that we come in all shades. From caramel to ebony, there's such a range. Iman Cosmetics is for every woman and features a line of skincare products and cosmetics including 16 foundation shades, powder, concealer, lipstick, blush, eyeshadow, highlighter and BB cream. Visit us at Lot 75 Swamp Section, Rosal Town. That's behind the market. Or call 337-4422 or 688-9249. Shh.
I sell swaggerific. Spaniard me like staggerific. I Spaniard. When the star give me a hand on the whole place. Turn up, turn on up, turn up, turn on up, stag up, turn on up, turn up, turn on up, stag up, turn up, turn up, turn on up, turn up. Stag in me hands now. Hand up, hand on, hand up, hand on, stag up, hand on, hand up, hand on, stag up, hand up, stag up, stag up. Tell them no. I don't business if you're not on time. You must always have stag in the line. Well, everybody have a stag in the hand. Where's mine? Staggerman's beer.
Welcome back. A book detailing a history of the indentured laborers launched last Friday. Here is that report. Anita Sethi is looking to have Guyanese readers understand more about indentured laborers and the history of East Indian slaves who were brought to the then British Guyana in 1838 from India. And she is doing so through her new book, We Mark Your Memory. The book was launched at the University of Guyana Berbice campus on Friday. The book consists of writings from the descendants of indentured laborers and a vast history of the indentured laborers and the then colonial government.
We often live, separate from each other, not understanding our shared common humanity. So it's by conversation and dialogue that we can really look at actually what unites us and our shared history and the shared legacy. And we can also commemorate and mark the memory of. That's why the book's called We Mark Your Memory. We can mark the memory of the people who made this treacherous and extraordinary journey to Guyana.
Anita is a writer and a journalist from the United Kingdom. She first started writing in 2006 with her first published novel titled Searching for Mr. Chin. Anita related to this newscast that her inspiration was based on her research and findings of indentured slaves.
The world is teeming with stories that still haven't been told. And there are many reasons why stories don't get told. Sometimes because the knowledge has been suppressed by governments. I wasn't, as a schoolgirl, I wasn't taught this part of British colonial history, even though it's so important.
She added that even though her book is based on indentured laborers, it consists of messages to abolish racism.
People can only be racist or prejudiced because it's based on ignorance. A lot of racism is based on ignorance. So the book is produced in conjunction with an organisation called Commonwealth Writers. They're part of the Commonwealth Foundation.
The book We Mark Your Memory is being sold for 3,000 Guyana dollars, and those who are desirous of further information can email Anita at anitasethiwriting@gmail.com. With that, we've come to the end of tonight's newscast. If you have a news story or tip, you can contact us on 666-4337 or 618-6533. You can also visit our website, www.rtproductiongy.com, Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter at Royce and Drake's Production for more details on these and other stories. Join us again tomorrow for another edition of News in Depth. I'm Ramesh Jairam saying good night.